Good evening, and welcome to the 148th commencement ceremony of Lebanon High School. We thank you for joining us this evening to celebrate the accomplishments of the class of 2024. Before sharing a few remarks and welcoming Anna Hale to the podium for the official class president's welcome, I'm going to ask graduate Augustine Prescott to come forward and lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
May you all please remove your caps and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Wait. Is that right? Yeah. Oh.
Graduates, tonight I'm sure you're feeling personal pride for your accomplishments, gratefulness for the support of the many people who've helped you reach this milestone, and also a little nervousness and anxiety about what may lie ahead. While many of you have mapped out what you believe is the perfect plan for your immediate and distant future, you also know that plans get interrupted by circumstances sometimes beyond your control, like the next technological advancement, the next big change. It can be a little scary. But what an amazing, ever-changing world you are about to enter. And while this is true for the class of 2024, it was also true for graduating classes over the course of time. During the time of the 1969 commencement, we were working on sending astronauts on a rocket to the moon, something never thought possible. Future classes were greeted by inventions of email, the World Wide Web, the iPhone, to name a few. All of these inventions significantly altered our daily lives. Today, we may think of artificial intelligence technology as the new frontier of technology and change. This technology is enabling us to distill millions of pieces of data and information into usable formats in a fraction of a second, power decisions of self-driving vehicles, assist our law enforcement and military in ways that keep our officers and soldiers safe in dangerous situations, and thousands of other ways. And while you're entering this AI generation as a graduate and adult, and wonder what it all may mean for your future, remember that there's no substitute or replacement for you and what you can offer the world. My challenge to you is to remember, as the world keeps changing, and it will, to lean on the people who are here with you today and who helped you get here today. Never stop learning and appreciate the foundation that was built for you and by you at Lebanon High School. There's nothing artificial about that. There's nothing artificial about today. It's your time, and it's your last time together and gather as a class. But one thing will not change. You together will forever be the Lebanon High School class of 2024, and you will always be a Tiger. Congratulations on your accomplishment. The class of 2024 and the LHS administration and the Board of School Trustees have asked me to share a reminder and request for you, our guests this evening. We respectfully request that the audience assist us in maintaining etiquette that honors this formal ceremony. This will allow all of our graduates' names to be heard by all of the people supporting them here today. Also, in the interest of respect for the graduates and most importantly, the safety of all, we ask that all attendees please allow all the graduates and faculty to exit the gymnasium and the adjoining hallways before exiting the gymnasium. Commencement ceremony is a formal event to honor our graduates, and we thank you in advance for this cooperation. And of course, thank you again for all being here today. At this time, I'm going to welcome Anna Hale, Class President of Class of 2024, for the official President's welcome. Anna?
Good evening, everyone. On behalf of the entire class of 2024, I would like to warmly welcome all the families, friends, community members, staff, and administrators to celebrate this day alongside each of us. Before moving forward with the ceremony, I would like to extend the class of 2024's deep thankfulness to Principal Mr. Meyer. He has taken on the challenge of filling some big shoes, and we are all so grateful for the dedication he had to each of us when it came to navigating our final year at LHS. It is safe to say the shoes he was once tasked to fill have now grown larger. Thank you, Mr. Meyer. I now ask that we all stand and please give Mr. Meyer a hand for his deep dedication to all of us and to Lebanon High School. You all, and thank you again, Mr. Meyer. The class of 2024 wishes you many more years of success as you continue to lead LHS and its future. I ask at this time that you would all please join me in a prayer. As we sit here together as a group for our final time in our high school careers, we want to thank you for bringing us all together. We thank you for giving us all the joy and strength that comes along with our high school years, and pray for your guidance as we move forward to the next steps of the journey you have planned for us. We pray that you take us alongside you and that in that taking, we may all live in your vision, continuing forward with the kindness and selflessness you have shown us all. Finally, we pray you provide all of us and our families health and happiness for as long as we may need. In Jesus' name, amen. Thank you all so much. To my fellow classmates of 2024, I would like to extend my true pridefulness in each and every single one of you. Thank you all for giving me this opportunity to serve, and I look forward to not only watching you cross the stage tonight, but seeing you grow and prosper for the rest of our lives. Congratulations, my fellow graduates. I would now like to welcome the Candelabrum Committee. We learn from the founders of our present education system that certain cardinal principles have been accepted as a criteria for justifying the material of our high school education. These principles are health, command of the fundamental processes, worthy home membership, vocation, citizenship, worthy use of leisure, and ethical character. In this emblem, the 7-branch candlestick, with its lighted tapers, have been embodied these principles, that they may inspire us and succeeding generations of students to a deeper appreciation of this education system to each of us. The committee will now light the tapers.
I light this taper as a symbol of health, recognizing that a healthy mind and a healthy body is essential to complete living.
I light this taper representing the command of the fundamental processes, accepting the precept of Solomon, who said, "Wisdom is thy principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with thy getting, get understanding."
I light this taper dedicated to a worthy home membership, believing the perpetuation of the American home to be the recognized obligation of every individual.
I light this taper representing vocation as a symbol of our belief that true education must lay the foundation for our work in future years.
I light this taper representing citizenship, realizing the foundation of our democracy is laid in the wisdom and integrity of its members as individuals.
I light this taper dedicated to the worthy use of leisure, realizing that the use of one's leisure time is a measure of his character.
I light this taper representing ethical character, the chief one of human endeavors.
Thank you, Mrs. Sheff and Mr. Kessler. Students, families, faculty, and distinguished guests, welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Lebanon High School class of 2024. As I look out upon this remarkable group of young adults, I'm filled with immense pride in their achievements and excited for the incredible futures that lie ahead of them. This culminating milestone represents years of dedication, perseverance, and growth. None of this, though, could have happened without the experiences before entering Lebanon High School. I'd like to ask students to stand as I announce the schools you've attended, and I'd also like to ask staff who serve in those schools to stand and be recognized. Those from Central Elementary, please stand. Those students from Harney Elementary, please stand. Those from Hattie B. Stokes Elementary, please stand. Those from Perryworth Elementary, please stand. And as our community changes, those who entered Lebanon schools after elementary school, if you would please stand. Look around at your fellow graduates from across our community. You've been shaped by them and by the dedicated teachers and staff at the schools in this exceptional class. So before I get all graduation speechy and everything, I must state the obvious. I'm the new guy. I've only been a part of your 180 of the 720 days you spent in high school. During that time, you have shared with me your remarkable spirit and positivity. You've demonstrated your joys and exhibited grace. Finally, and most importantly, you have proven that you care about each other and this community. I'm grateful for the short time we've shared, and you've made a difference in my life and will always hold a special place in my heart. Thank you too, Anna, for your kind words. Now, when I think about what your class's journey has looked like in full, I'm struck by your resilience in the face of two unprecedented challenges. One, the COVID-19 pandemic, and two, you're banned from the Indianapolis Children's Museum. Based upon how great you've turned out, it makes me wonder if that museum really has as positive an impact on children as people think. Through both of these setbacks, though, you have remained united, adaptable, and have ultimately emerged stronger for having overcome those obstacles together. Now that I've acknowledged in this speech how resilient you are, it's time for me to throw in a comment about how the world around us is being shaped by powerful technological forces. I might even at this time insert a 175-year-old line from Ralph Waldo Emerson, in which he considers that all change and improvement was first thought in one man's mind. He was alluding to the importance of a high-quality education to enhance human progress. The fact remains all these years later that with the rise of artificial intelligence, maybe even more so because of this rise, a high-quality education is the greatest investment our community can make to prepare you to thoughtfully steward in this era. But that's all blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you the real and true reason why you did school for 13 years. The world needs your talents, your vision, your leadership to shape a future that uplifts humanity. We see potential in every one of you. Hopefully you feel that you are leaving Lebanon High School empowered with an outstanding education to help you do what I'm going to ask you to do right now. So here's where the speech gets really deep and memorable. My charge to you, class of 2024, is this. 1, to embrace lifelong learning with passion and humility. 2, to seek understanding across disciplines and cultures. 3, to approach problems with creativity and analytical rigor. And above all, 4, to hold true to your moral convictions. Remember earlier I said that in a short time you made a difference in this man's life? Go string together many short times to make one giant difference in the lives and on the hearts of the people in our community, our nation, and beyond. Congratulations, graduates. Best wishes to you for all future success. It is at this time I'm honored to introduce to you the Salutatorian of the Lebanon High School graduating class of 2024. This student's a 3-time state champion and 4-time international qualifier with DECA. She's a past president of the LHS DECA chapter. She's a Songbook Academy recipient. She's a talented singer who's been in multiple performances throughout her career. She's captain of charisma. She's a Lilly Scholar, a National Merit finalist, and has direct admission to the Jacobs School of Music at Indiana University. Mrs. Sheff told me that Emma is one of the hardest working, most dedicated students she knows. Emma works her tail off in every pursuit, demonstrating an unparalleled drive for excellence. Emma's intelligence and achievements are matched only by her strength of character. She's a person of high integrity who treats others with kindness and respect. Mr. Joris stated Emma strives to make those around her better by sharing her passions and cheering others on as they chase their own goals. Emma will attend the Indiana University in the fall. Please join me in congratulating Emma Hornbecker, your class of 2024 salutatorian.
Hello, class of 2024. We finally made it. We might be a little damp, but we made it. So, the other day I was setting up for my grad party and I came across a book I made in kindergarten called About Me. The first page read, "My name is Emma. I am 6 years old. When I grow up, I want to be a dentist. My favorite food is pancakes. I don't like tomatoes. I'm really happy." That last line caught my eye because at any other age, I doubt that any of us, if given only one word to describe ourselves, would use happy. And then I got to thinking, how can we be happy in the future? We have made so many memories over the past 13 years that have shaped us into who we are today. Yes, we may be the class that got our school banned from the Children's Museum, the class that was forced to have silent lunches in 7th grade because we were too rowdy, the class that consistently slept through morning Zooms our freshman year, and we may or may not have lost 14-4 at the senior staff softball game. But we are also a class that has made great achievements. Monty and Kira just helped lead the Fine Arts academic team to a state championship. Reed, Max, and Amelia were DECA international finalists despite competing against hundreds of teams from all over the world. Isaac is known nationally for showing his sheep, winning pretty much everywhere he travels. Caden, Chris, and Jose are already entrepreneurs and have started their own thriving small businesses. Simon is a renowned competitive dancer who has won at competitions all over Indiana. Sierra, Sydney, Audrey, Nadia, Ava, Mason, Eli, Trey, Grayson, and Anna have been mentioned for their athletic feats in the Lebanon Reporter more times than I can count. In fact, we were so good at sports that the rest of our conference decided to leave because they were tired of losing to us. Seeing how we have already found so much success in high school, there is truly no telling what the future will hold for this class. Sky's the limit. Like all of us, a lot has changed for me since kindergarten. Although I still don't like tomatoes, I definitely don't want to be a dentist, and I much prefer waffles to pancakes now. But am I really happy? Class of 2024, I hope you grow up to be like 6-year-old Emma, really, truly happy. Not just happy with the career you have or the amount of money you make, but happy with the person that you have become. My favorite teacher, Miss Becker, taught me that everyone is really two people. Their external person, which is what everyone else sees, and their internal person, which is what they know themselves to be. My hope for all of us is that we know ourselves to be someone with good character, someone who will make ethical decisions, and most importantly, someone who will treat all other human beings with the respect and kindness that they deserve. When we leave this gym and enter the real world of college and beyond, let us be remembered not just as engineers or doctors, not just as great athletes or beautiful singers. Instead, 80 years from now, when people are looking back on the lives we led, let us be remembered as advocates for good, instigators of positive change, and beacons of light that made the world around them a better place. Thank you.
It is again another honor and privilege to introduce to you the Valedictorian of the Lebanon High School graduating class of 2024. As noted earlier in the program, this is the 148th ceremony for graduation at Lebanon High School. There's only 148 valedictorians in this community, and this person should be very proud to have achieved this honor. Among other honors are the IHSAA Eugene Cato Scholarship Award. She's the most decorated female athlete in the class with 12 varsity letters for tennis, basketball, and soccer. Notably, she's the recipient of the Robert Copeland Jr. Scholarship. And Mr. Joris said that Ava is an incredibly bright young woman with an intense drive to succeed. She brings a strong competitive mindset to nearly every task and has a strong work ethic, working diligently to achieve success. She's highly motivated to do her best in the classroom and on the field, bringing her best for herself and her team each day. She will attend DePauw University in the fall. Please join me in congratulating Ava Lemkuehler, your class of 2024 valedictorian.
Good evening, esteemed faculty, administrators, proud parents, beloved friends, and fellow graduates. As my family and friends will tell you, I can talk a lot, so I will attempt to keep this speech brief. I welcome you to this momentous celebration of the class of 2024 as we commemorate the past 13 years of hard work, dedication, persistence, and outstanding achievements. I am honored as your valedictorian to solidify our place in the history of Lebanon High School. Before continuing, I would like to give a brief personal message to my mother, father, sister, and family. And I will try not to cry, but that is already failing. I cannot say enough that I am so happy to have you as my family. I stand here today in a reflection of your undying support, unwavering commitment, and everlasting love. You are the greatest blessings of my life, and I hope with every passing moment to make you so proud. Now, I will not lie. After all the college essays and IU English papers, this is one of the most daunting pieces I have had to write. How do I summarize 13 years of success and failure, good times and bad, hopes and aspirations? Well, after some thought, a bit of procrastination, and some energy drinks, I believe I have found the answer. For the past 10 months, we have immersed ourselves in a world of final moments. Our last first day, our last sports seasons, our last performances, our last competitions, our last walk around the halls of Lebanon High School, and finally today, our last day as seniors. As much as we do not want to admit it, parents, you were right. This went by really fast. In these final moments, we have reminisced on our tenure at Lebanon High School. As I listen and enjoy the conversations of memories that we have shared from elementary school, middle school, and high school, I notice a pattern. While our class is endowed with conference titles, sectional and regional winners, academic and Spell Bowl champions, DECA internationalists, state-recognized marching band members, renowned charisma students, decorated FFA students, and so much more, the class of 2024 finds its measure of success within its impact. This realization occurred during our last walk as I participated and witnessed the heartfelt farewells that seniors exchanged with underclassmen. I was amazed and appreciative of the strong connection formed in as short as a year. Our impact is evident in the tears and hearts of the underclassmen, to whom we bestow our traditions, our knowledge, our friendship, and our guidance. The most powerful legacy a person or class can leave is the ability to positively impact others. Our legacy does not reside within the trophy cases or etched on plaques, but is woven into the lives of every class succeeding us. The world that we have shaped for 13 years is our legacy. Each of us, individually and collectively, has left our mark on Lebanon High School. Now, reflecting on the innocence of elementary school, the awkward phases of middle school, and the final stages of high school, I urge you, treasure every moment, whether embarrassing or epic. As Mr. Meyer and Emma has said, maybe we are the reason the middle school cannot visit the Children's Museum, but we are the hype of the student section, the survivor of online classes, and undoubtedly the best class to ever pass through Lebanon High School. Remember, as you move forward on separate life trajectories, what lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us. As I look out at the class of 2024, I see nothing but untapped potential and possibility. If there's one thing I have learned, it is this: do not put your identity into what you did in high school, because school, sports, and clubs are temporary. Do not chase status or money. Do not stop taking steps forward. Instead, seek fulfillment, seek happiness, and reach for what others believe is unobtainable. Before we become official alumni, I remind you to hold tight to the memories we have created. These memories will serve as the foundation of our future growth and development. The person we are becoming is an accumulation of the person we were and the person we are now. So here's to the past 13 years. Here's to us, class of 2024. Thank you all for the impact that you have left on me, your class, the school, the community. Thank you for the adventure. Now, go out and create a new adventure filled with love, laughter, and the pursuit of all things good. Let your impact be felt. Because I am 18 and now a legal Disney adult, I will leave you with a quote from Walt Disney. We keep moving forward, opening new doors and doing new things because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. For the past 13 years, you have forged your paths. Within the crowd of graduates, I see hundreds of paths that will now diverge from the comforts of high school and venture into unknown terrain that will lead to greatness. It has been a privilege to have experienced high school with all of you. I feel so lucky to have had a class that makes saying goodbye feel so difficult. Thank you, and congratulations to the Lebanon High School class of 2024.
Dr. Millman, we have reviewed the comprehensive academic records, course transcripts, test scores, and other documentation for each student before you today to validate their eligibility for graduation. I can hereby certify that each has successfully completed all academic requirements set forth by the state of Indiana and by the Lebanon Community School Corporation Board of Trustees, thereby qualifying each of them to receive a high school diploma.
Anna Rose Hale. Avery Catherine Blunt. Catherine Lee Williams. Audrey Marie Patterson. Ava Noel Lemcooler. Gabrielle Renee Deacons. Samuel Harrison Kiker. Emily Joanne Sperry. Emma Catherine Hornbecker. Charlie Rose Agnew. Valeria Andrina Alfonso Nogus. Jacob Joshua Alter. Nathaniel Michael Amos. Davy Lee Avenetti IV. Taylor Marie Ellen Bailey. Stephen Matthew Barber. Autumn Paige Barnes. Tristan James Baumgartner. Braden Robert Beckham. Lexi Leanne Beckner. Abigail Jaylyn Blackwell. Colton Michael Blackstone. Rachel Diane Bowman. Sophia Grace Bramlett. Blake Scott Brenner. Eli Wesley Bridges. Emma Elizabeth Buckway. Calvin Lee Burdine. Zachary Sherman Burgess. Mitchell Wayne Burtner. Max Bennett Campbell. Mariana Campos. Quinn Thomas Carey. Donovan Jacob Carr. Emily Ann Marie Carson. Mason Alexandra Cassis. Elsa Mary Cheek. Madison Lynn Chiaro. Alexandra Camillus Contreras Leva. Addison Marie Cook. Maxwell Bartholomew Cooper. Aiden Erica Corbo. Bianca Coronado. Tanner Ryan Creech. Mason Montgomery Crew. Arturo De La Rosa, Jr. Cara Rianne De La Rosa. Gregory Tomas De La Rosa. Macy Lynn De La Rosa. Alexandra Jean Dixon. Courtney Sierra Doyle. Catherine Elizabeth Earl. Aiden Walker Ellsbury. Alton Imerlahu. Andy Single or Denbelig. Skyla Rose Fairfield. Ava Quinn Ferris. Lexi Ray Ferguson. Aiden Joseph Fisher. Charlize Elaine Frazier. Carmen Faith Gallman. David Ivan Garcia. Madeline Louise Garvin. Quentin Michael David Gill.
Stevie Rayanne Gelati. Grayson Charles Goff. Landon Joel Gonzalez. Kinsley Neely Gould. Gwyneth Larianne Gray. Christopher Maxwell Green. Reese Christopher Guyman. Aiden Xavier Hamblin. Benjamin Foster Hammonds. Carter Christopher Hammonds. Annabelle Elizabeth Faye Harlow. Tia Ray Harris. Victoria Maquita Hartzog. Eugene Michael Halbin. Trey Wayne Hausman. Christopher Jonathan Hernandez. Tyler Levi Hetzler. Sierra Ashley Hyatt. Catalina Lynn Hillebrand. Lily Ellison Hollingsworth. Paige Elizabeth Howard. Ava Colette Huffman. Jackson K. Huntsman. Ashlyn Diane Johnson. John Michael Johnston. Travion Lamar Johnson. Hudson Taylor Jones. Nadia Ann Jones. Reagan Lynn Jones. Emily Lucia Jordan. Jose Rojas Juarez. Sarah Noel Keith. Crystalline Kayla Keltstadt. Kira Savannah King. Jace Cooper Klingler. Joshua Reese Knight. Dylan James Creeley. Daniel Jacob Emil Krulik. Vincent Ray Laney. Roman Gunnar Lee. Rebecca Cha Ann Letzinger. Charles Hunter Livengood. Juliet Isabel Marchand. Brianna Lorraine Major. Ruby Jean Maxwell. Caleb Gregory McLean. Ralph Stephen McCleary III. Achilles Corinne Metzger. Danielle Lamont Moore. Brianna Nicole Morrow. Alexander Monroe Murray. Eli Christopher Myers. Sophia Juliet Neihart. Jordan Gregory Nelson. Reed Michael Nelson. Elizabeth Michelle Nero. Jamie Nieves Paz. Janessa Ann Oliver. Imare Blessing Osborne. Brianna Sky Page. Samuel Chase Palmer. Abigail Rain Pantier. Cora Jean Marie Patrick. Joseph Steve Peter Penamaka.
Daniel Elias Perez. Destiny K. Perry. Simon Gregory Peters. Grace McKenzie Plumhoff. Timothy Michael Popovitz. Megan Elise Poppy. Augustine Thomas Prescott. Jonah Robert Primus. Kiara Catherine Denise Randall. Drew Warren Reeves. Craig Richard Reynolds II. Jennifer Lee Ritchie. Summer Marie Richardson. Travian Dwayne Reese. Vaughn Harrigan Royal. Rylan Wesley Rule. Amelia Elise Sheff. Aiden James Sell. Alec David Sell. Marta Guadalupe Sheets. Aaliyah Christina Louise Short. Aiden Page Smith. Chloe Marie Smith. Cole Lewis Allen Smith. Hayden Renee Smith. Aaliyah Rose Snow. Kiera Christine Soderholm. Maren Alexa Sosa Mejia. Cade Daniel Spanhook. Amelia Grace Spa. Craig Anthony Spencer. Sydney Lynn Starkey. Jessie Elizabeth Stevens. Camden Xavier Stogstill. Carter Dylan Stogstill. McKenna Brooke Stout. Eli Michael Taylor. Chloe Elizabeth Jen Teeter. Deborah Jean Teeter. Ashley Marie Tekulve. Isaac Daniel Thompson. Alexandra Pamela Tilford.
Caden Thomas Toole. Samuel Alexander Torres. Zachary Evans Trainum. Dylan Matthew Trent. Montgomery Franklin Charles Scholl. Chase Lee Tucker. Lucienne Maravilla Tumba. Callie Evo Walker Kirby. Alexander Matthew Workentine. Corbin Jeffrey Wells. Benjamin Michael West. Kaylee Marie West. Aiden James Wetter. Benjamin Charles White. Isaiah Allen White. Grady Lee Wines. Herschel Curtis Wyrick. Eva Jocelyn Wynn. Edwina Yelu. Eli Eric Young.
These tapers have been lighted on this occasion to again remind us of the meaning of a high school education to the youth of the United States. I would now like to welcome the incoming senior class president, Joe Susong, to please come join me on the stage. In compliance with the class of 1929, who presented this emblem to the school, it now becomes my duty to pass it on into the care of the incoming senior class of 2025. On behalf of the class of 2024, I now present the 7-branched candlestick, the symbol of the 7 cardinal principles of a secondary education to you as a representative of the class of 2025, with this request, that you light the tapers using the explanatory ritual on all occasions when you assemble in your senior year.
On behalf of the class of 2025, I receive the 7-branch candlestick, promising for my class that we will comply with your request to light the tapers, using the explanatory ritual on all of our public occasions when we assemble as a class.
This time, I'm going to ask Anna Hale to direct the class of 2024 to stand for a final time this evening. As the superintendent of schools of the Lebanon Community School Corporation, I accept with all those in attendance today as my witness Mr. Meyer's certification of your completion of the requirements of graduation. Therefore, by the authority conferred to me by the Lebanon Community School Corporation Board of School Trustees, and through my authority designated to me by the state of Indiana, I declare you graduated with all of the respect, entitlements, and rights due to all graduates of Lebanon High School. Honored guests, I'm proud to present the newest alumni class of Lebanon High School, class of 2024. Congratulations.